in contrast with the Asian way, at least like in Sri Lanka, I think in the Chinese tradition, they count the first year of life is one, and then after you complete your first year of life, then you count two. So when you ask, how old are you? Say if you're in Western counting 1 year, 1 month old, you say, I'm 2 years old because you're in your second year of life. So now this is my 80th birthday. It doesn't mean that I'm starting my 80th year. It really means that I'm completing my 80th year. And we have to remember, 80 is, on the one hand, it's an auspicious number. On the other hand, it's a little worrisome number because we are Buddhists and we know something about the biography of the Buddha. How old was the Buddha when he passed away? 80. But what strikes me as strange, in the Mahaparinibbana Sutta, the Buddha says, my years have turned 80, I am now weak, aged, decrepit, walking along like a cart that has to be held together with straps. Now I'm 80 years old, and I could walk like 2 rounds around the monastery. And I try to walk maybe 3 miles, at least 3 miles a day when it's not raining, yeah. So anyway, I've been blessed with fairly good health. And now I want to thank everybody from the monastery, as well as my Dhamma friends who have supported me here. I came to Chuang Yen Monastery in February 2007. So now it's almost 18 years. In February it will be 18 years that I've been here. Yeah, when I came here, I knew almost nobody. Just I was invited by Jin Li, where's Jin, and Po Hui, who's now in Taiwan. And now I've gotten to know the bhikkhunis quite well. They've been very supportive of my activities and all of the staff. I mentioned Tsuku, I knew actually before I came to Chuang Yen he would come to Bodhi Monastery where I was living, Tongjing Lanruo. So we knew each other then. But now just about everybody else I've just come to know since I came here. Richard and Adrienne, of course I had met from time to time through the board, the BOWS board, and they had invited me to Costa Rica. It was in the spring or the winter of 2016. I remember that time the American presidential campaign for 2016 was heating up, and we were sort of laughing that there was this clown who was running for president. And we thought, oh, he's never going to get it. What's he doing in this race? Just causing commotion in the primaries. And sure enough, he got it twice. Yeah. And then Johnny and Sandy, I first met here at Chuang Yen, and they've been very, very regular and devoted students in my classes. And Carolyn, strangely, she told me she had been coming to Chuang Yen since, long before I came here. But we just met for the first time outside the library in 2013. And then she's become quite a devoted student and also my personal physical therapist, or how would you call this? JSJ, Jinshin Jitsu therapist. And Stephen also started to study with me, study Pali, and now he's become a very capable teacher of Pali in his own right. And he gave an excellent introductory course in Pali, which I think is better than my own course because he moved through more material more quickly than I did. And Val is our graphic artist, both for the Buddhist Association and for Buddhist Global Relief. Yeah, so when you see all of the beautiful graphics on the websites and wonder where they're coming from the computer, or I would say the pen or the computer of Val Clark. Okay, now we have the long-term bhikkhunis, even Venerable Dasho. I remember meeting her at Bodhi Monastery before she was ordained. She came to volunteer as a cook one time, and then when she was leaving, she told me, "I want to become ordained as a nun." And then in 2008, she was ordained. I was present at her novice ordination. Okay, Jenny, I've seen quite often. She comes here and helps out in various ways. And her son, I remember her son when the son was a little boy. Now he's become an expert in preparing, you call this pastry, cakes and ice cream. And he's presented a cake for my birthday. And Mano and is it pronounced Sinaha or Sineha? Sineha. Yeah, Mano's father, when I was living in Sri Lanka, his father was working, was it in Zambia? In Zambia. And then even in the 1980s, I think 1990s, from time to time when he would come back to Sri Lanka, he would come to visit myself, and I was living with the elder German monk Nyanaponika Thera, so he would come to visit us from time to time at the Forest Hermitage in Kandy. And now, when I came to live here, Mano and Sineha came to see me, and then they told me that they were the son of Mr. Miriagala. Is it pronounced Miriagala? The one who used to visit us in Kandy. In fact, his father sent me an email message, a birthday greeting this morning from Sri Lanka. Let's see. Oh, I mentioned Richard and Adrienne, yeah. And we have, of course, Suwa takes care of the gift shop, very helpful function at the monastery. And we have Long and Alex. Long is now our regular cook, and Alex has been like a volunteer cook who's been helping out for the last few months. I think you're in what do they call this, culinary training? Yeah. So he's going to emerge as a first-class chef. Oh, I almost forgot. I can't overlook Jason. Jason is sort of our, you know the expression, jack of all trades. So I say Jason of all trades. So Jason takes care of so many aspects, activities at the monastery, especially anything concerned with technology, computer. I sometimes say if you give him a few handfuls of leaves, he'll turn those handful of leaves into a functioning computer. He has that kind of skill. And then I want to introduce my friend Eric. Eric, is it pronounced Managin? He's come up from New York City for my birthday. So we've met from time to time in the city itself and communicated over emails and Facebook. So he's been a long-term practitioner in the Zen tradition of, if you know of Bernie Glassman, he was the founder of the Zen Peacemakers community. Okay, so I think I've offered thanks to everybody. Did I miss anybody? So I thank all the bhikkhunis and yeah. Okay, so now let's get to the serious business of cutting the cake. 3 cakes. I thought I was supposed to go on a diet. Okay, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, I'm supposed to light a birthday cake. Light the birthday candles. You want me to stand here? Okay.
唱，长了点。
I like this one.
Yes. Happy birthday to
One, two, three, four, five, six. 18 or 20? Okay, so. Am I supposed to blow them all out? No, it's too much. Yeah, especially in times of COVID, I think.
Yes.
Though I don't have it, but it's not good to blow. But we could do it this way.
大家一起吧。
Now, first, I will
No. Yeah, 看这个。
use this. Okay.
那就切给他。
Just one cut through each one. Enough. Yeah, this is ice cream, so it's hard.
谁切？谁切？我什么我切？ 3个，一点点。
一点点。
一点点。
So I wanted to tell you,
这个一点点。
I'm not available that much. I wanted
对啊，叫他来。
because I know it was in the beginning, because I just hadn't. So I wanted to sort of apologize. Yeah, and it was one of those things where,
Should I get another knife?
planning. Yes. My daughter